Hey everyone, hello. As always, I hope this video finds you in good health and in good spirits. So today, we're exploring a fascinating and sometimes controversial topic, cloud seeding. The idea that humans can influence and, in some cases, create rainfall sounds like something out of a science fiction movie. But it's real. It's been happening for decades, and it's been used in countries around the world as we speak. So, what exactly is cloud seeding? How does it work? And what are the implications of playing with the weather? Well, the story begins in 1940s when General Electric visits Vincent Schaefer and Irving Langmuir accidentally discovered that introducing certain particles into clouds could trigger precipitation. Schaefer famously used dry ice to seed a cloud in 1946, and for the first time, human beings had artificially caused snow to fall. And soon after, silver iodide became the preferred material because its molecular structure is similar to ice crystals, making it an effective nucleus for water vapor to cling to and to form droplets. And from this moment, weather modification was no longer theoretical, it was practical. So, how does it actually work? Well, the principle is that clouds form when water vapor condenses onto tiny particles called condensation nuclei, like dust or pollen, but sometimes clouds need a little extra push. Here's the method. Planes or ground generators release particles like silver iodide, potassium iodide, and even salt into clouds. These particles encourage water droplets or ice crystals to form. And when enough collect, they become heavy enough to fall as rain or snow. There are different techniques that are used. You have static cloud seeding, which introduces particles to encourage ice crystal formation. There's dynamic cloud seeding, which aims to boost vertical air currents, enhancing rainfall. And there's hygroscopic seeding, which uses salts to attract moisture, effective in warmer clouds. It's not guaranteed. Cloud seeding only works if there are clouds to seed, and results vary depending on atmospheric conditions. Cloud seeding has been applied worldwide for different reasons. Here in the United States, states like Colorado and Nevada use it to increase snowfall in mountain ranges, feeding water supplies downstream. In China, perhaps the largest user, China has massive weather modification programs, especially ahead of major events like the 2008 Beijing Olympics to ensure clear skies. The United Arab Emirates, in a desert climate, the UAE invests heavily in seeding to increase rainfall and sustain agriculture. And other countries like Australia, Russia, and India have all experimented with cloud seeding for agriculture, drought relief, and even hail suppression. The promise of cloud seeding is huge. Water security. It can provide additional water for agriculture, hydroelectric power, and drinking supplies. Drought relief, particularly important as climate change makes extreme weather more common. And disaster prevention. Seeding can reduce the size of hailstones, limiting damage to property and crops. Some studies suggest that cloud seeding can increase precipitation by 10 to 30%, which could be transformative for drought-stricken areas. But cloud seeding isn't without controversy. There are environmental concerns. While silver iodide is used in small amounts, questions remain about long-term ecological effects. There are ethical questions. Who controls the weather? If one region seeds clouds, does it steal rain from another downwind? There are geopolitical risks. Weather modification can, in theory, be weaponized. And there's questions already if it has been or has not, but that's another subject and it's debatable. It's an idea explored during the Vietnam War under Project Popeye, where cloud seeding was used to extend monsoon rains and disrupt enemy supply routes. Also, the effectiveness debate. Critics argue results are inconsistent and hard to measure since weather is so variable. Looking forward, cloud seeding could become part of climate adaptation strategies. Some scientists view it as a step towards geoengineering, where large-scale interventions like injecting aerosols into the stratosphere could combat global warming. Others caution that while tempting, alternating the weather system could have unpredictable ripple effects. Ultimately, cloud seeding is both a tool of hope and a subject of caution. From a scientific breakthrough in the 1940s lab to a global practice shaping agriculture, water security, and even politics, cloud seeding is proof that humans have found a way to influence nature's most elusive force, the weather. The question remains, should we keep pushing forward with weather modification, or are we opening Pandora's box with consequences we can't foresee? Questions. Well, anyways, thank you for joining me today. And until next time, keep looking up and keep asking questions. And as always, if you liked today's video, I ask that you like the video, hit the bell notification if you'd like to get my most current updates, and leave comments. I appreciate them. All right, everyone. Have a fantastic day. Take care. Peace.